Avast, ye scurvy dogs, and welcome back to another episode of Starfleet Command, Orion Pirates Postmod. I'm Captain Tirek of the Destroyer Huntress as we continue our campaign against the evil Tigerheart Cartel. Well, we're evil too, so we're all evil all around. So let's get off and have a little bit of fun. Just quickly going to check our supplies. We need 22 points of repair, something we are desperately going to have to keep track of in this campaign. The double raiders, and really all Orion ships, or pirate ships in this game, have an ability called engine doubling, which allows us to increase the amount of energy that we produce while simultaneously hurting ourselves. So if we're not careful and we don't keep on top of that, well, bad things can happen. So we've managed to get lucky and we've picked up another salvage mission, so we should be able to grab a little bit of spare parts here. We hit the wrong one. We don't need that. I do not need any kind of alert of any description. Just increase the speed of time to the maximum, increase the speed of the ship to the maximum, and we're going to go ahead and steal all the supplies that we can get. Unfortunately, our supply counter, we can't actually see the limits of that. Slow down the speed of the ship so I can pay attention to what I'm doing. Hi, I am stealing you, and I'm turning, and I'm stealing you. And I'm gonna slow down the ship even more because we are coming up right on that. Okay, just making sure we didn't crash into it. And we'll pick back up our speed just a little bit. We need to basically just go in and out. No real intention of doing any major work. Not that there is any major work to get done. Just as long as we don't manage to slam into any asteroids, we should be just fine. Unlike the ship that we are now stealing stuff from. Because we're basically grabbing whatever they didn't leave. And is there another target? No. Do I really care to look for another target? Not really. So we'll increase the speed to the maximum, zip on around, and we'll take a look somewhere around here. If it doesn't pop up soon, then we're just going to leave. So open the map screen here. Thank you. Yep, looks like there was just the one piece of salvage. It's a very small map, so odds of there being another additional piece of salvage somewhere out there are very small. So we picked up a couple of repair parts, and also a little bit of free prestige, which is excellent. We need as much of these things as we can possibly get so that we can hopefully afford a much better ship. We are not in a vessel capable of really going out and taking it to the enemy. Or at least we can on our own turf, but not really going anywhere else. 300 prestige for our troubles, not that it was much trouble, which brings us up to 1811. We're going to start hooking our way back to friendly planets, mainly so we can start picking up things. We got another mission. X-25s are all the storyline missions. Legend. What? Biftuki. Blatuki, or Blatuki. Is that an L or an F? It's an L with an apostrophe, I guess? Blatuki, a legendary Orion captain, has lost his mind. Well, with a name like that, no wonder. He has left the cartel and set up an abomination of an operation deep in the heart of Merak space. You must go and find him, call him out into single combat as Orion law dictates, and kill him. Okay. We're not actually Orions. Just want to put that out there. We're on a mission to dispense with a traitorous Orion captain. First thing to do is to formally challenge the captain as the law dictates, then waste him. We shall do our very best. No enemy vessels as of right now, no targets of any kind right now, so apparently we've snuck into Merak space, and we're now going to take a look at what's going on. There's the edge of the map, so we're playing quite close to a corner, and let's just increase the speed of the time. We'll also set our weapons to overload. That way we have all the firepower that we need to engage Bituki and pick up the pace so that we can get underway. There we go. Got an HR-3 heavy cruiser. Hi? You're Bituki in a heavy cruiser. Do I gotta do this, guys? I don't want to have to do this. He's in a heavy cruiser and I'm not. This isn't fair. Do I have a probe? I don't have probes. That's not fair. That's not fair at all. I don't want to challenge him to honorable combat. He'll waste me. He's in a heavy cruiser. We're in a destroyer. So you wish to fight me? Puny little excuse for a pompous person. Yeah, I get that a lot. So let's, well, I guess engage a heavy cruiser. Hopefully he won't have too much to overwhelm me with. He missed with that, so that's good. Let's get a point of electronic warfare going on. And we'll drop a little bit in speed. He's got a lot of phasers. A single G-type missile launcher and a single system. Let's kick on the overload. We're going to need it. Just everything we can get. All the forward shield. Slow down, slow down. More power to the forward shield. I'm expecting you to shoot. Why aren't you shooting? Laid into him. Did a pretty good amount of damage there. And let's hook around. Managed to take most of his incoming phaser fire. How are you for Marines? 14. Okay, so I'm not taking you that way, it seems. Increase the speed of the ship. Not too much. These two... No, we'll keep them in overload. We have a turn before we have to worry about them. This is going to hit. Or maybe we'll get right around the edge of that. Increase speed. We need to keep up with him. We need to stay in his blind spot as best as we can. Engines, just keep on it. We need all the power we can get. Phasers are about to get ready for another shot, and I'm going to take that shot if we can get a good opportunity. Starting to pick up speed, repair work. I've got 10 points of energy into that forward shield. So hopefully that will be able to work wonders for me. Turning on into him. He is high energy turning, and managed to lay out his forward shields entirely. Hit the stern phasers, lashing out, dealing a little bit of damage, and he's damaged our stern shield, but it's still up. So the ruffian is still engaging us. We're going to drop speed a little bit, try and get down into a maneuver bracket, and pull around. Speed's down to 8.3. That's really good for us. So let's come around. We're going to have our fusion beams ready for the next pass, so hopefully that'll be able to do us some decent amount of damage. Can I communicate with him at all? No, we're just committed to this. We need to keep on top of the repairs when they come up. When they're not there, that's great. Slow down a little bit more. I want to see if I can't time this, so I got the phasers ready to rock too at the same time, and we're going to come in. Nope, he's going to turn into us. So it is going to have to hit a fully buffed shield, unless we can do right there. 41 damage right on through. Pull it off, and hit him with the stern firing phasers. Keep firing. Did my stern shields just go down? No, they're barely there. Slow down, slow down. We don't want to hit this. It's important not to run into that. Otherwise, that'll end our trip real quick. So coming back around, he did fire his missile. Not too worried about that. We do have an anti-missile defense system. It's not the best in the world, but it's something. Keep on the repairs. We need to keep active and repairing. He's down to a speed of 3.3. Really, this ship was not as difficult as I thought it was going to be. Now, maybe I'm wrong, but this is a pretty crappy heavy cruiser. Get ready to lash out with all the phaser ones. We're going to get nice and close to him. And I'm going to open up a little bit more. Turn off. We only did 8 damage, but we still have another couple of phasers that we can dish out with from the stern arcs. We got 2 more phaser 3s. We'll hit him as we pass around. And now we're really starting to cook him. So he's lost pretty much all of his systems. He's down to a speed of 2, which means his power is just completely shot. 10 Marines means we're not going to take this guy anytime soon. But as we come around for another pass, we should be able to deal a decent amount of damage. More engine repair. I don't want to lose the engine power bonus that we have. I'm too enamored with having that much additional energy. All up and select, wait for the phasers to come online. I think this might do it because we're coming right into his unarmored stern. Get to a range of 0. Legend destroyed. That was legend, apparently. I don't quite agree with you, but I suppose it's not my place to agree or disagree. Alright, 300 prestige. Astounding victory. Was a shame that it had to happen. That what had to happen to Batugi. However, you did what had to be done, and you did the best that anyone could ask for. Yeah, we didn't actually take any damage that we didn't inflict upon ourselves. We're up to 2,000 prestige. A CA +2. A Marauder class heavy cruiser is equipped with 4 missiles, 6 phaser. How is that a heavy cruiser? Seriously? That just seems incredibly weak. Is there something... Am I expecting too much from these ships? 314 if we were traded in, that wouldn't give us much. We wouldn't be able to afford things that we would really want to. So we're finally up to 2,000 prestige, and I'm just not seeing a cruiser worth buying. Maybe I'm missing something. A CR +0 is armed with a single photon. This is just a light cruiser. Except on a bigger hull, I guess. Introduced in 2269, that was 5 years ago. Seriously, where are you hiding all the good ships? If we go in here, heavy cruisers, CVA 3s, so missiles, missile fusion, Hellbore, that would be good. Although these are really old. Introduced 2232, that was 42 years ago. 42 years ago, 2269 light carrier, so this is 5 years ago. What kind of, like, equipment can we get? Something good, please? So we got the Hellraiser, maybe? A double raider cruiser? 2 Hellbores, that's good. It's just really weak compared to, like, an actual vessel. I'm not quite sure why they all suck. So the DCR 3s are probably our best bet, unless there's a Hellbore version of this one. There is. It is the HR 1s, the heavy raider class cruisers. 2 Hellbores. So I think we're looking for an HR 1. We got LCLs, those are outside of price range. These are living cage bigs. We can't afford them. And also, we probably wouldn't want to fly them. DCR 2s. This is the Hellraiser double cruiser. It's the 2 missile rack A's. And then a whole bunch of phasers. I really get the feeling I'm missing something here. 2 fusion beams, 2 missile launchers. That's basically what we've got right now. Well, minus the missiles. It's got to be something worth buying here. This is a no, this is a sun glider. Interesting. 8 phaser 1s, 2 phaser Gs, and a single phaser 4. How's the price on that? Just outside of our price range, unfortunately. And then we've got the AML, which is, yeah, an asteroid miner large, which is, as you can see, a lot of plasma. I guess we just persevere for a little bit longer. I am feeling kind of comfortable in the double raider, but, you know, it is, buy a couple more of these, buy a bunch more of these. Thank you. And we'll go on another mission. A monster hunt mission. This is always fun. Kill ourselves a couple of easy monsters, hopefully. Or rather, it would be easy if we had long-range weaponry. Alert red, and ooh, it's the Andromedans. We have run into an Andromedan vessel. She is an Andromedan frigate. Let's set our systems up to overload the power. Slow down just a bit, just to make sure that we have all the things. And increase the speed of time to maximum. So us versus the Andromedans. The Andromedans are quite powerful. Very dangerous, intergalactic, and apparently equipped with teleporting drives. Probably not in this game, but I was recently watching Trek Yards, and they're doing a Starfleet Battles Week, or Starfleet Battles Month. And so they've been doing a whole bunch of Starfleet battleships, including things like Gorn dreadnoughts, Andromedan vessels like this, although they were looking at some of the larger ones. And apparently they have a blink drive, which allows them to teleport between 2 locations. They charge it up and blink over here. That would be really cool to actually have to fight in combat. However, I don't think that this game would be able to quite support that. Still, cool idea. And we are going to... Do I want to fire this up? Ooh, we have new things for this. It's showing ESG lances now for this, but I know for a fact that's not the case. He is turning away. I also know that at point-blank range he is ungodly powerful. However, so... well, we're not home. That's what I was expecting. Wait to get in. A nice little shot there. And now we'll hit him with the stern weapons as we go by. Open up another shield, cause him a little bit more damage. Take damage to our stern shield, but that's fine. I'm expecting another transporter, but it didn't ever come. Alrighty, so we're still cruising around. We do not have enough energy to be charging and moving. So, kick it on. Give me engine power. All the engine power you can manage. We need to have the enough engine power to just basically to continue to harass them, speed around, and slowly build up charge on our defenses. Gonna double mine here, see if I can't force him to not turn so tightly. Although I think we didn't quite time it right because he's still able to turn on in here. He's about to get another phaser volley in on me, which we're just going to wait to have to take. Never mind, we're going to lash out first just to cause a little bit of havoc and get a couple more blasts in there. Hopefully the stern shield will survive. It did not. So we are now stern shieldless. However, we are in a pretty good position aside from lacking a stern shield at the moment. Our fusion beams are about to charge up and come in and ready for full-on attack. They're halfway charged and only need a little bit longer to hit him like a ton of bricks. Slow him down, make sure that we position ourselves nice and properly behind him. Speed up a bit. We need to be at point-blank range in order for these fusion cannons to actually work properly. So get in nice and tight with him. And both fusions barely denting him at all. Let the phasers do most of the talking, I guess. He is high energy turning, and we will come around and hit him with a couple more phasers as we pass on by. And then the sterns to try and make sure he has no opportunity to return fire. Hoping to stun as many systems as we can. He did cut through that stern shield again. We're down to 31 power, so let's put some points into that repair right now so we can patch up. He's still zipping along at 14. Pick up the pace just a little bit. How are we doing on power? 12 points of energy into the forward shield. That can't be right, because this would be brighter than that, wouldn't it? Maybe I'm just not used to the new shield skill. Is there a new shield skill? Things seem off. So let's soar on in here, lock him right up. Hopefully I'll have the port side phasers ready to go by the time we hit. I will not. Oh, no, I did. Got the phaser 3s on the stern, so we're managing to cause quite a bit of damage as we come on by. Got him down to just about half right now. We've taken out 2 of his phaser 2s here and 1 of his phaser 2s up here. So he's down to, well, half phaser 2s, although he does appear to still have all of his ESG lances, or whatever they are currently pretending to be, because those are not actually ESG lances. Still taking damage as we overclock the engine as best as we can. Our fusion cannons are once again ready to rock, and they are overloaded. So the moment we get into, well, point-blank range, we will be able to open fire and cause some damage. And our phasers are going to be ready for this too, so we're just going to get ready for a nice big alpha strike, which is kind of the best at what we do. And pull right on top of him, and lay into him. Turn off, pass through, or whatever we're doing, and hit him with the stern firing phasers, see if we can't stun some systems on our way out. Make sure he can't hurt us back. Unfortunately, that didn't work out quite as much as we had hoped. Phaser 3 is currently being stunned offline as we circle back around. He's down to a speed of 2.2, or probably 2.9999, because he's flickering between 2 and 3. And as we come around, one more pass ought to do him in. So, let's cut that. Cut the engine doubling. Give me another repair. We are stabilizing. Our phaser capacitor is almost at full charge. We're lined up nice and ready to rock, so as we come on in for a final cutting blow, we say goodbye to the Andromedans who are still not gone. Okay, well that was awkward. Luckily it wasn't awkward for all that long. Did manage to kill the Andromedans and thus save space itself. So another not easy, well, kind of easy victory. 470 prestige for our troubles. That is going to put us up to 2493. Oh, we're doing pretty good on prestige now. I really want to buy something big. Do we want to double? No. No, this is just 2 missile racks. That's nothing. I want something with some bite. I want something with some heavy weapons, some hellbores. Something that's going to make the enemy go, oh. But I'm not seeing it yet. HR-1s, that's what we've been looking at. So 2 hellbores, total power of 28. So 5, 2, so 7, 8, 9, 13, plus the hellbores, which 17-ish? We should be able to maintain a speed of about 10, right? I'm going to buy it. I want it. I want to be in something a little bit bigger, something with more punch. And, buy. So, let us, oh, we got another mission. So, let us go on our, apparently it's the Huntress and the Huntress. So, we shall name them the twins. No, we won't. The Huntress and the Hunter. Just because. It's easier that way. Mission, face, another one of these special story missions that we can go on and experience the story campaign of the Beast Raiders. Enemy cartel is transporting a group of highly prized green slave women through this area of space. You must destroy the freighter's escort and capture the slave ship. Once you have secured this important cargo, clean up any remaining escorts and provide cover while the freighter disengages. Interesting. And that's our brand new Double Raider. Let's hop on over into a Double Raider heavy cruiser. A brand new gorgeous planet pack, and apparently an asteroid way off in the distance. Let's go in here and make sure that we're not overcharging systems that we don't yet need. Within the vicinity of the green slave women, we'd pay highly for these women. It is imperative. Did you seriously turn on engine doubling already? Yeah, let's get things working properly here. Hi, I'm going to steal some repair parts from you. But unfortunately, the transporters are not yet ready. How do you have... I tried really hard to get full forward shields like that, and I couldn't do it. Hi, you're giving me these. I guess that'll have to do for now. Target the enemy. There is no enemy as of yet, so let's pick up the pace a little bit. How are we doing on charging systems? We've got that much. There we go. So we're cruising along. Doing not too badly. No other targets aside from the planet and ourselves. Can I hail the planet? No. There is no hailing the planet. Nor that. First decoy shuttle is ready. We're going to prep another one just in case. You never quite know what you're going to run into out here. And we need to find out. There we go. We found them. So we've got a frigate, and a frigate. And this has got to be the freighter full of green slave women. So let's go save those lovely ladies. Systems are set to normal, so we'll be able to engage from long range. And we just don't really have any additional energy right now, do we? So let's cruise on in here. We're doing a speed of 19, and we've got a little bit of an interesting star effect going on out there. Apparently we are traveling so fast, we are redshifting. Or is it redshifting that happens behind you and blue shifting happens ahead of you when you're going super fast? I forget. Doesn't really matter. So let's pull on in here. Unfortunately, they are going to be armed with pretty significant plasma torpedo armaments, so things are not going to be fun. Hopefully we will be able to cause enough damage that things will go just fine. So we're going to set all of our phasers up onto a single hardpoint, and our hellbores onto a different hardpoint. And let's get ready to knock their teeth in, I guess. We got to get to the freighter first. Oh, I just realized we have, like... Oh, no, we have a decent number of Marines on here. Okay, we're good. So it's a BFF. He is armed with a plasma torpedo, and your fusion beams went off way too early. I want to get within a range of 8 before I fire the Hellbores, just so we can get high accuracy. 2 good shots with the Hellbores, and unfortunately it looks like our friend decided that they thought we are enemies and hurt us. Who's getting shot at? You are. Okay, that's kind of actually fine by me for now. We'll continue to focus all our efforts on question mark, question mark, question mark. I'm not seeing these question marks a heck of a lot more in this edition of the game. I think something got a little bit lost in translation. So let's soar on in here, get ready to do as much damage as we can. There we go, Gatling phasers away. And I'm really tempted to just pull away and go after that transport. Although we are about to have a whole nother phaser barrage ready to go. So laying into him, slow down a little bit. We've managed to cause quite a bit of damage there. So let's turn away from him. And lay into him. There we go, Gatling phasers have taken out the first of the enemy vessels. And our shields are still holding. Excellent. Let's go engine doubled. I want additional power. From 27 to 49. And patch up the engines as best as you can. Let's see, shield reinforcement, as much as we can possibly get. We got you coming in nice and close, however, I don't really have a shot. I suppose with the Gatling phasers we can do a little bit of work here. There we go. Plinking away at him. Target the Gorn Destroyer if you don't mind, folks. And we're going to lay into him. Let's get the shield reinforcement going on the forward port side, because we're probably going to be caught in this turn for a little while. Keep the repairs going. We need to make sure that our engine doubling does not kill us as we start to beat him on this turn. Gorn ship's not particularly maneuverable, which is excellent for us. And his plasma is not going to be quite ready for, well, anything yet. So hopefully we should be able to take him out. I do hope that the Huntress can handle this on his own. He's not exactly caught out or anything. Gatling phasers able to blink away, cause nice damage right there. A little more fire, and you're holding on to him for some reason. Phasers, get in all here. More phasers. Come on, he's got to be almost dead by now. He's dropping speed quite rapidly. Let's slow down a bit. I want to get the Hellbores on. And they are about to get fully charged. So come on, Hellbores. Open up and give me a target dead. 1 shot. 2 shot went into the ether. So no hit there. He is down to a speed of 3. He does have a phaser 1 ready to go. Where's that plasma torpedo going? Not towards me, so I don't care. Looks like the Gatling phasers are going to be the thing to finish him off. Gonna wait until I can get both of them fully charged, and fire all of them, please. Turn a little bit more, apparently. There we go. We got another one. And onto a DCN. Stop. Whew. Hammer time. Alright, time to focus you as you soar right there. Keep firing. Oh, I didn't realize you had another plasma torpedo. Keep fixing the things, please. And all up and select. How many Marines do I still have? We can't afford to lose too many of them. All up and select. Come on. What arc is that phaser? It's a very narrow forward arc. Okay. Didn't realize that. But he is going to pass over. No, he's going to pass away from the Gatling phaser. Although the Gatling phasers face opposite sides from each other. This is an interesting development. I wonder who designed this ship. Someone with a very, very interesting idea on how architecture works. And we'll spend our last repair port to fix things, and as we come around, we should be able to nail him with a Hellbore cannon. Hopefully. Come on, a little bit more, and we'll be able to kill him. There we go. Hellbore dealing the damages that it needs to. And you know what? Engine doubling to off. I don't need it anymore. I don't want to be spending all that power. There we go. He's still not dead. He is a hardy little trooper. Hopefully we won't have to, shoot ourselves while we're doing this. Can I target you yet? Give him some distance. I don't want to be right on top of him when he explodes. Mainly because it'll probably kill us. There we go. Target destroyed. Secondary objective complete. Maximum engine power, guys. Let's go capture some green-skinned women. Increase the speed of time. Are you flying away from us, or are you you're just sort of hovering around out there? Can I hail you? No, I can only tell you to disengage, which I'm not inclined to do right now. So let's pull up right on you. Actually, to make sure that things go the way we want them. That was us. We need to command the Huntress to not do anything stupid. So we're just gonna pull up right on top of him. Basic capacitors at full charge. Our phasers are ready to rock. So let's slow down a little bit. And Marines. So we beamed over all the Marines that we need to. Now we'll just increase the speed of time because we're done here. Just have to wait for you to finish being invaded by my people. A little bit longer and you'll be done. Just wasting time at this point. Luckily it won't be all that long to get him off the map. Point defense system having no trouble taking care of all that. Because we are currently hovering pretty much right by the edge of the map. So it'll be easy to get off the map once he's done here. So how much longer for the Marines to do their work? Well, almost done. Just a little bit longer. A little longer. Stop trying to shoot me. Just surrender like a good person. Target captured. We have control of the Green Slave Women's ship. And let's ask it to leave the system. Comms. Disengage. We are disengaging immediately. Excellent. So apparently we've put the women in charge of the ship. Oh, I thought we were like trying to capture slaves, but no. We're totally on board with this. We're just trying to help out. So wait for them to get off the map so that we can accomplish the mission in style. There they go. All mission objectives complete. Mission complete. So, succeeded in style and with aplomb. See how much prestige that one's worth. We're actually starting to do pretty good here. Another 300 prestige. Excellent job in securing the Green Slave ship. You're not only able to take the cargo, but you also dismissed their escorts. This is extremely applaudable at the very least. And 300 prestige. So let's pop over here. We need to repair a lot of things. Do we even want to repair, though? Because I'm really tempted just to sell it. What's a BR1? Assassin Law. 3 Hellbores. Ooh, this has even more firepower than our ship. I'm really tempted to sell it. Because it's really hard to keep multiple ships going. So we are going to sell it. We'll patch our ship and buy all the spare parts we can possibly afford. Along with all the mines. And a whole bunch of Marines, because we're pirates and this is important for us to do. So selling a ship allowed us to basically top off our normal things and buy all admin shuttles. So we are ready to rock and roll. What's the next thing we should be saving for? A large asteroid miner would be pretty nice to be tugging along with us because, you know, that much firepower in one concentrated package would be nice. Not really sure. We'll have to think about it. Anyway, that's going to do it for today's episode. I've been Tarek. If you like what you've been seeing, hit that like button and subscribe. If you want to receive a notification every time I release one of these videos, press that little bell icon, leave a comment, and I will see you all in the next episode.